Hey folks, how's it going? I hope you're well and welcome to this live stream. It's a bit of a collective haul. I was trying to work out how to do this and basically ran out of time, so I thought I would just do it as a live stream and we can hang out on a Friday night. So say hello to everyone who's in the chat. Well, we've had a few. Daniel Contreras, Yaz, I'm gonna get the pronunciation right. Call you Amina and Oscar. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, this is a bit of a haul. I did do another haul, but the video quality was so bad that I couldn't really release it. I did it late at night and the lighting was odd on the camera, and yeah. But these 16x16 plates, they're all for Dunkton. So I've got some stuff that is for Dunkton and the build of the station and beyond. And then I've also got a new project that I'm working on, which is going to be pretty cool, and it's going to go in the station, which is going to be really good. And then I've just got some miscellaneous stuff I've also bought. So I'll go through everything. So we'll start with these. So it's 16x16 plates. I need lots and lots and lots of these, just for the mills plates, because the mills, if you don't know what mills is, they're modular integrated landscaping system for Lego. So you build these, but you need 4 16x16 plates for every mills plate that you build. So that's why I've got loads of these. And I basically went onto BrickLink and found the cheapest ones sort of in the country that I could find, and then bought quite a lot of them. And some of these colours are just going to get covered up by other features, I suppose. So I'll say, hey, here we go. So we've got Lab Games from Poland, I'm guessing. Hello. And Daniel, hey, Luke, and Julian as well. So welcome, welcome. How's it going? How's your Friday night going? So right, I'll get rid of these because these are just more 16x16 plates. I'm going to run out of space. I'll pile them over here, but I've got a feeling they're going to fall out. I'm running out of space. Right. So we'll put these just at the back there. If you hear a big crash, you know exactly what's going on. So this package, this is another bit for Dunkton as well. So we can switch to another camera actually. Let's do that, or let's adjust this, that'll do. You can see the mess in the background. Don't need to see that. But I've done, yeah, until I get through this haul really, I haven't done that much when it comes to Dunkton Station. Oh, there goes a couple of packages. There we go, we'll try and get those in a bit. And this box has, you guessed it, this is 48 16x16 plates. So more of these. But I needed to get the grey ones just because I need to build the mills plates where the track is going to go. So I need 2 runs of track. So 48 16x16 plates allows me to build 12 mills plates. And the mill, yeah, like I say, the mills plates just chew up bricks. It's incredible. Bricks and plates. So I say, Hayden Mock Brick, how are you? And Alan K. Thanks, Alan. It's good to be back. So put that box down there. But yeah, I was quite amazed when I started building the mills plates as how many bricks and plates you actually get through. On the haul that I couldn't publish due to the fact the quality was so bad, I mean it was a really dark video, I also got these. Switch the other camera. These, and they're just 1x4 Technic bricks. So I've got a bunch of these just to help with the mills plates, because they do, yeah, like I say, I mean each mills plate has 8 of these in it, as well as the bricks and the plates and stuff, and they just go through them like crazy. It's it really is impressive. So yeah, that's an ongoing project, so that's more stuff for Dunkton, which allows me to build more of Dunkton and focus on the landscaping. I really am running out of space. Let's get rid of these pick a brick cups. So get more of that. Now the next thing, another thing I got, which I'm pretty which I was pretty excited about, was this. So I've got the Lego Trains book, probably about time really, since I've been doing train videos for a long time. I also got the German version, which is cool, but it's Holger Mathis train books, and he released various different things. But I was looking at his website as well and found instructions to build a really small little shunter engine, I suppose. So I'm going to build that, and I've got, if I show you a picture of it. So the project is to build this small engine here, just the engine, none of the carriages at the moment, or the wagons as they are. But so I got a spreadsheet together and started ordering from BrickLink. Now I did have some pieces in my own collection, so I put some aside. So this is what I had in my own collection, but I probably have some other ones spare as well. But yeah, not all of my Lego is sorted out. So I needed to get stuff from BrickLink. So these are mostly from BrickLink. Well, they're all from BrickLink, and they're mostly to do with the engine project. Right, I've got to sneak under here and try and retrieve the boxes that I just knocked down. One of them isn't from BrickLink actually. One of them is from Big Ben Bricks, which is in the US. If you don't know, makes custom wheels and stuff for Lego trains. So we'll open that as well, which is that one. But I'll go through this. It's you can ask various questions. I don't know, when I make orders from BrickLink, I ordered all the parts from BrickLink, and I did this, and it was all in a nice spreadsheet, and it was all nice and tidy. And I got to the end of it, and I thought, oh, I've ordered all the pieces, and then realised that I'd scrolled down a little bit on the spreadsheet and left about 5 lines on the spreadsheet, just I couldn't see it, so I'd missed out a bunch of parts. But yeah, that was rectified. So hopefully all of these packages will help me build Holger Mathis small, it's a BR80 shunting train. So this is it. So we'll open these. I'll switch to the other camera for this, because otherwise it's a bit, let's see. So that's just got to check there's no personal information. Oh, so first one, just got some red train wheels. This is actually, I think this is, he also gives instructions for a BR10, which is a much bigger engine. So I bought some red wheels just so eventually I can build the BR10 as well. Once this video is uploaded and everything, I'll put a link to his website actually, because it's got some really good resources. If you like building model trains from Lego, then it's definitely worth a look. Okay, this is package number 2. I don't think it's got any identifying stuff in it. There we go, cool. This is just more parts that are going to be needed for BR80. Let's angle that down. So there were some various different parts that I probably wouldn't normally have owned or thought about it, but I'm sticking to the colour scheme that Holger Mathis goes by. But this is just a red lance. I didn't even know Lego did red lances, to be honest. I suppose they would have done, I don't know, historically. But anyway, I didn't need, I need probably 2 for the actual engine, but I figured, I found a store, and I think this was possibly a European order, one from the EU, so I thought, from the continent anyway, so I thought I'd get a bunch while I was ordering it, because, well, I'm paying the postage a certain amount, so I might as well get a few. I also got a bunch of these domes. I imagine these are going to be quite useful for building model trains out of Lego. And then sort of these pieces as well. So that's just going to be, actually I'm not sure what that's for. It's normally a window or a door piece, but well, that's going to fit somewhere in the train. And then we've got some window pieces here, and there's some glass, and there's some tyres to go with it as well as some other Technic pieces that are just needed excuse me, for the engine. There's some really odd pieces that I came across that I didn't really think, I suppose I've never really seen them, but these, if we can get the camera in, this is actually, I mean, it's a Technic piece, it's a Technic pin, but it's got the sort of the little posy, I don't know what that's called, but the sort of like the axle kind of shape to it. So that side's a normal pin, and this side's the plus axle-y kind of shape, and I didn't know they did it in black, so there we go. Okay, Mockbrick asks, are you working at a train station or on the train station? So once I do this and I get this haul out of the way, I'll be able to start working on the train station again. I need to just finish the platforms off. I think I'm just going to finish them off for now and then work on detail later at a later date, and then once I've done that, I can start working on the next part, sort of like, well, I suppose the bit that comes after the train station, and start building on a little bit of a landscape for that. But so the station, I need to find somewhere to store the station because there's loads of it. But Gallagade, hey Gallagade, how's it going? It's going well, actually. Once I get this all these BrickLink orders opened and out the way, things will be much better. Here we go. Oh, this is stuck. How do I unstick it? Ah, right, I was pulling the wrong bit. So the okay, so that's just that. Thanks for your order thing. I'll keep that aside. So a lot of these pieces were, yeah, I suppose a bit older and a bit more classic than I would have thought. But it's all Lego, apart from the Big Ben Bricks wheels. It's all Lego stuff. So these are just some Technic pieces that I got. More Technic pieces, really. It's all sort of light grey as well, so it's not the traditional, it's not newer colours and everything like that, but like I said, I did go for the colours listed on the spreadsheet. Some of the pieces I don't know, no, I did literally stick to it, so it is going to be just like Holger Mather's build, hopefully. For those of you just turning up, hey, Carriage of No Return, how's it going? Welcome, good to see you. Yeah, lots of I got loads of packages. I was going to sort of like do a whole video with 3 cameras and try and make it all interesting and stuff, and then it just got a bit overwhelming, and I thought, no, I need to just get it out of the way and open stuff so I can get on with it. Right. For those of you who've just turned up, I got the Lego Trains book. I found Holger Mather's website and stuff, and this project, other than Dunkton, so this is going to go in the Dunkton station and stuff, is to build a little BR80 shunter train, which is, well, if you go to Holger Mather's website, you can get the instructions actually to build it. So he's got the parts list, it links into BrickLink, and it's really cool. And if you've seen my mock engines, I think the only one I built was sort of like the small shunter. I built the blue one, and I built a small yellow locomotive as well. But this is like starting to get into the proper mock train kind of side of things. Right, and this is a Dunkton haul actually. This is actually going to go towards the next stage of Dunkton. So I needed to get more of these pieces, which is the fence pieces. The original ones I got were from the Pick-a-Brick wall, which I was quite pleased with, because these aren't the cheapest. They're not super expensive, but yeah, they were okay. And then I got some white panels and stuff, so I'm going to make some bridges, but they're going to be a bit colourful. I know you can do grey, but I want it to be a little bit more colourful than usual. Right, next. Let's see. Yeah, it's so Carriage of No Return is just saying, yeah, he's seen the book and he's been tempted to build things from the book, but yeah, it seems a bit daunting sometimes. Yeah, I just thought I'd just pile in actually and try and go for it. That's got a note in it, so I will save that. And then, yeah, so these are more pieces for the engine. And some of the pieces kind of I needed to get the right colour just because they are on display. There is a lot of red pieces, but some of these pieces, and some of these pieces are just sort of, well, I don't have any of these types of couplers and stuff like that, so I got some of that, and that's a magnet, so the older one. So there's a magnet. I think just needed one. I did buy another coupler just because there were two in the BrickLink store, and I wanted to make sure sort of I had stuff in the future as well. And there's some really odd, I think that's a part of a palm tree or something, I don't know, it's not quite focusing. Okay, but it's a really small piece, and it's sort of like a palm tree, and there weren't many BrickLink stores that had those pieces, and some of these pieces were fairly rare. When we get to the most expensive part of the train, I will let you know. It's pretty. I was quite shocked at how much I had to pay to get the right colour of the type of brick, and they were the only. I think it was 2 pieces in the UK on a BrickLink store. So. But anyway, I will show you those once I get to them. Oh my word! These are all really well packaged. I'm using the wrong bit. I need to switch to these. Hey, Super Mickle Tom. Hi, how's it going? Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, we've got more of that, and that's just the order thing confirming what I've ordered. So yeah, there's some more Technic pieces, some glass there, some blue tinted glass. I don't know if I actually ordered that for the train. I don't think so. I think I may have just ordered that by, I don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's more pieces for, that looks like sort of like the top of the train and everything like that. The smokestack, is it? I'm going to totally show myself up with my lack of understanding, memory of parts of a locomotive, but anyway. I mean, one thing, if you haven't already checked it out, I put a thing on the community part of my YouTube channel, and it's the release of Brick Model Railroader's new T10 model, which is an incredibly epic model engine. Certainly worth checking out if you like model trains, just to look at the videos really. I mean, it's an immense engine, I think. For me personally, just because I'd have to move it to the UK, I mean, it's about $1,200 to $1,600 kit, depending on what you make, how you make it and stuff like that, and because you can have different options in the kit, but once it comes to the UK and import tax and everything like that, then it would be yeah, very expensive indeed. So unfortunately I don't think I'll be able to buy it. They will do sort of like a premium instructions pack, so I possibly might get that in the new year. I think it'll be available in February time, so, and then I'd have to piece it together myself. But yeah, this is just more stuff for the engine. I think hopefully that's all the, well, I went through the spreadsheet and I'm pretty sure I got everything I needed, so I'm going to find out if I've actually ordered all the right parts when I start building it, I suppose. Don't know whether I do a speed build or not, but you will certainly see it once it's done. So that's just more pieces that I didn't have in the right colours or things like that. Right, which one? I'm going to go for this large letter now. Yeah, so the English book, the Lego Trains book, it's available on Amazon. I think I paid about, it was about 17-18 pounds. I also got the German version, but it was only for the book 2, because I think he's released a book 1, which is really expensive, and then a book 2. But book 2 is kind of similar to this one, and I think book 1 has sort of like the little BR80 shunter in it and everything like that. But the book does have some instructions on how to build certain things, so that's pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, this is more stuff for Dunkton. So these are more panels. These are going to go on the bridges and things like that. I think I should have ordered some blue panels as well, and that's more Dunkton things. I've got these packages now as well. Yeah, so the import tax, for $1,200 to $1,600 would be crazy, wouldn't it? I mean, I had to pay import tax for the Big Ben bricks, the railway wheels, and it was a handling fee, and plus you get a percentage on top of that for the actual price of the wheels, and it was, yeah, for what I bought, it ended up being about an extra 30% or something like that, which was pretty crazy really for what I bought. This is just more small red wheels. That's going to be for the BR10 once I get around to building it. See when that happens eventually. I'm hoping these are more panels for Dunkton, for the next stage of Dunkton. No, okay, no. This is more BR80 stuff. And these are the parts that I bought after I thought I'd completed everything, and then realised that I had sort of like 2 or 3 lines of spreadsheet that I'd scrolled past and I couldn't see them. And these are just these are going to be for the side of the actual tank engine itself, I think. So it's just those little arch pieces. There you go. I think hopefully you can see those. And there's some more sort of small red pieces that I needed. But yes, they are for the BR80. I ordered some parts, but I don't think they're here in this lot. They're supposed to be blue panels as well, but I thought everything had arrived. And they've certainly been sitting about for a long time, so yep, I'm missing an order. That's odd. But those bits were for Dunkton rather than for this. I'll need to check and send the seller. So I think, I'm not sure, I think some of these parts were probably the most expensive pieces because they were red. It was kind of like this length, I think, was the most expensive part, I believe. Yeah, there's only 2 of them, but these were the only ones available in the UK. So they were, yeah, I think it was about £4.75 each for those 2 red. If I was in America, or they were a different colour, or something like that, I could have got them cheaper. But anyway, the last 2 red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sort of, can't remember what they are, lift arms. But they were the most expensive part of this engine. And then I've also got these bricks, DunksterBricks, some tyres, some extra pieces that I didn't have in that colour, and just some small red tiles with middle stud. I'm amazed at some of the parts that I didn't have actually. You kind of go through your collection and you think, I must have those pieces, but nope, I didn't have them. So, and then finally, this is the American package from Big Ben Bricks, which is very cool. And I bought extra wheels. It's not just for the BR80 shunter train that I'm going to build, it's also for the BR10. So I ordered I mean, it's an order that I wanted to make the most of because it's from the United States. So I got some of these extra large wheels, all in red. They're all for the sort of BR10, the large engine, and then I got these wheels in red for the BR80 as well. This is a pack that comes with it, and then and I got some small wheels as well, which are, well, they'll be for the BR10 BR10. I must have bought a set that comes with various different size wheels, I guess. I must have, but anyway. So that's all the packages pretty much for the engine. A little bit extra for Dunkton. I got a bunch of these white ones. I did order some blue ones because I want to add sort of blue and white colour scheme to one of the bridges, but I haven't seen them, so I need to sort of check what's going on with that order. That's interesting. But anyway, and I certainly don't have any orders. But anyway, I'll get onto the stuff. I also hit the pick-a-brick wall. The station and the mills plates and everything like that, they use up bricks like crazy. So I went to the pick-a-brick wall and just got a bunch of green bricks because I've been using green bricks on the mills plates, and they're supposed to be sort of hopefully for landscaping. So there's some more, they're just 2x4 green bricks, and I got a bunch of those. But also I managed to get, whilst I was on there, filled in the gaps just with the sort of like little black cheese plates. I don't know if that's going to focus, probably not, but they're just the little sort of cheese wedges, but they're in black. I figure if I'm going to start making some mock engines, then those may come in handy. So I got 4 pick-a-brick cups with green bricks in, and then just to make Brickside jealous, because I know, you know, the 2x4 red brick is one of the rarest bricks in the world, I got 2 pick-a-brick cups full of red bricks. This actually has some green bricks at the bottom, but I got some 2x4 red bricks, and they were just sitting there on the pick-a-brick wall. So yeah, there you go. Lots and lots of 2x4 red bricks. And they'll just go into the mills plates, I think, just as sort of part of the foundations of Dunkton. One other thing that I got while I was at the Lego store was I got 4 blue 32x32 base plates. That is going to be part of Dunkton, the next part of Dunkton that I'm going to build, hopefully with the bridges and everything like that. So it'll be a railway bridge coming out of the station, which is cool. And for once, base plates were actually on sale somewhere, so I got a bunch of these base plates with about 1/3 off. I figured I'm going to need them at some point, and I've been using some road plates, but these will give sort of a bit more strength and a bit more stability to the more complicated parts of Dunkton. Hopefully that's the plan anyway. So I just catch up with the comments. Yeah, I actually, mentioning Argos and stuff, I actually got the base plates from Argos. So, now's a really good time for buying Lego, really. Now is an excellent time for building. I've realised I was on the wrong camera there. So here's the 32x32 green base plates, and there's 32x32 blue base plates that I was talking about. But yeah, Argos, lots of places have sales on the moment. So if you want to check out check out various toy sales and stuff, now's the time to do it, because I think sort of November time everything goes back to normal prices. But yeah, so this is again the red 2x4 bricks and everything like that are going into the foundations, and some more cheese wedges under there, sort of like the black cheese wedges. Now I'm trying to stay as focused as possible and make sure that I put everything into sort of like projects, because otherwise I buy crazy stuff, but sometimes it's sort of, you know, you see 50% off stuff. So miscellaneous things. I was at a thing called I've got to pronounce it right, DunksterBricks recently, that Tartan Lug were running, and I've now joined Tartan Lug, so I'm now a member of a lug, which is really cool. So thank you very much, Tartan Lug, for accepting my membership. But one of the guys was displaying this, which is the Creator 3-in-1 aeroplane set. So, and I really liked the look of it, and I managed to pick that up for, I think it was about 1/3 off, funnily enough, from Argos, Carriage of No Return. So I've got that, and then some other sets were just very well reduced and on sale. So I got a snowmobile that's going to come in handy for sort of like a winter display coming up. and then Tesco had some half price stuff, so I bought this, which is the fire set with the burger bar and everything like that. And I suppose I just bought it just out of curiosity, because you get some odd parts sometimes in Lego sets, and in a few years time people are going, no way, that's not a Lego, that's not a piece of Lego and stuff, but it will be. And it's got the sort of like the water, the little air pump that puts the funny water glassy plasticky bit out and makes it look like water squirting everywhere. So it was just a curiosity really that bought it, but it was half price as well. So I checked the comments. It's living near a pick-a-brick wall is really nice. I can understand that. It's not being able to get to a pick-a-brick wall. They really do save on buying bricks and everything like that. But and then this was half price as well. It's a light and sound kind of. It's got the light and sound brick. Lots of money, I suppose, for a light and sound brick, but it was half price, so that's how I justified it. And then finally, as part of the half price bonanza that's been going on, I got this set, this super set, and it's got a bunch of bricks. It has the monster truck the monster truck set in it, and also it's got a little sort of 4x4 off-roader rally set as well. So I got that. I just couldn't help it really. Half price Lego, I end up just it's a weakness, what can I say? It's terrible, but that's most of what I get. Hopefully these blue sort of paddles and stuff will arrive soon, so I really wanted to get into building the bridges. I could probably build them in white with the amount I've bought, but I want to have a little bit of colour in my train bridges really. So okay, Gallagade asked, did I pick up any Triple Force Friday sets? I didn't actually. When I was there, it wasn't, what was it? It was over the weekend, wasn't it? Before, I think it was a couple of weeks. It wasn't last weekend, it was the weekend before. I went to the Lego store just to get the pick-a-brick and everything, and they didn't have any offers on if you weren't buying Star Wars, but I really did just need to get bricks for Dunkton, really, so I just focused on that. But yeah, I don't buy much Star Wars really, I suppose. Yeah, I don't. There's only sort of certain special sets I'd buy, I suppose. I would like to buy more Star Wars, but it's just I need to focus on being able to buy Lego so I can make videos or make things to make videos of. And well, my focus is building the sort of like the model Lego town. And because I'm now in Tartan Lug and stuff, I get to go to shows and everything and display with them. So that's going to be really good fun to actually make stuff and then see people's reactions. As you know, making YouTube videos is one thing, and I can make videos of making it and showing it off via video, but actually getting people's reactions firsthand is going to be really good, and I'm really excited about that actually. So okay, so yeah, and Gallagade just said it's yeah, it's they do the sales for the half-term holidays and stuff like that. But I suppose yeah, the schools are off at the moment. I suppose schools and knowing when schools are off is going to become a thing that I will know about soon. But at the moment, don't really pay that much attention to it. But yeah, and Carriage and No Return is just saying the hidden side sets are quite nice sub theme. Yeah, I may get the train set. I don't know. It depends what my budget's like and everything like that. But we'll see. It's kind of like the Disney train. I don't know whether to get that or focus on building sort of. Well, they're not mocks, but they are sort of. I don't know. What do you call something that someone else has designed and then you build? It's someone else's mock, I suppose, isn't it? But it's not. I don't know. But a custom set, I suppose it is. But yeah, I'm looking forward to building the BR80 for sure, because that's going to be a learning curve. I've got all the power functions I need for it, and it's a small engine, but all the power functions fit inside the engine, which is going to be really nice, because it's going to be just sort of, you know, well, it doesn't need to pull a tender or anything in order to sort of power itself, which is going to be really, really cool. So Truckosaurus, yeah, the Truckosaurus is yeah, Truckosaurus definitely. I think I saw on YouTube there is a slow motion video of this thing jumping over stuff. I think I can't remember. It's he does the dam breaches and stuff like that. I don't want to say the wrong name, but yeah, there are some really cool videos of this jumping over stuff in slow motion and crashing into things. So if you can find those videos, then yeah, go check them out. Oh right, okay. So Gallagher says, okay, the hidden side is on sale in Asda as well. Okay, so I'll have to look up Asda. Okay, I have an Asda nearby me, so I will need to check that out then, because it's I don't want to pay full price for it, really. That's all. But it would be. I mean, it's kind of like in the same design as 60052, the blue cargo train or the Maersk train. I suppose it's kind of I know they're sort of evil cousin or something like that, with the funny glowy wings and everything like that. So yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that. It doesn't have the power functions and stuff, but don't need the power functions, because I suppose they wouldn't have power functions in them now anyway, because it's all powered up stuff and everything like that. So there you go. The Disney train, if anyone's interested, I don't know whether I'm going to actually buy it or not, because it seems a lot of money for a train that is. When I first saw it, I thought it was sort of, it looked like just an upgraded winter train, really. It's that colour scheme, but it's like the Constitution for the Lone Ranger set. So I don't know whether I'm going to buy it or not, and I suppose I'd just use the station for parts anyway, and yeah, I don't know, it seems like a lot of money, and I'll just focus on building these trains anyway. So, but I think that's it. I thought I had loads and loads of stuff to go through. I suppose I have, but I've gone through it fairly quickly, or maybe not fairly quickly. I don't know. How long have we been? 36 minutes. I thought it was going to go on a bit longer, but I've managed to rattle through this quite a lot. Yeah, I suppose the next step is to, well, I'll probably build the engine and then go back to building Dunkton again, because I'm really excited about doing this little BR80 and finding out if I've ordered all the right parts. So I will yeah, continue with that and continue with the Dunkton project. After working on things in here for a bit, it's got a little bit crazy, so I need to make sure I tidy up. So that's probably my task for this weekend, really, just to reorganize things, get back into the right headspace for building, and then go for it. So you might be next week is probably going to be another time-lapse video, I suppose, of building the station, finishing the station anyway. It's whether there's anything exciting happening, I need to do another ramp on the other side of the station, just so give him full access. We'll see how that works. Maybe a lift, I don't know, sort of like a little lift. Try and design something that does that. I don't think there's quite enough room for another ramp, and I really did mess up the tiles loads of times on that ramp. I couldn't believe it. I think I got it right once and then had to change, and then changed it and then got it wrong, and oh, it was just late and I was really tired and it was just crazy. But so Surf Dude's asking whether I'm going to roll with the new Bluetooth power function, the old boys. So I've got loads of rechargeable batteries for the old power function stuff. The power function stuff is also compatible with 40Bricks, the wireless controllers and things like that, and I really do like 40Bricks automation. I'm going to add those to the station and have a couple, if I can have a couple of trains eventually that can just sort of like go around the track, stop, trigger various things when they're going past. I'll probably stick with power functions for a while. I might, but 40Bricks also do a stuff so you can control multiple powered up units, which part of the limitation, I think, of the power of the powered up system is you can only sort of do one at a time with the controllers. And I suppose, yeah, it's just for what I need it for. I think power functions for the moment is better for me, and I'm used to using it as well, and I've got loads of it, so I'll stick with that. So good times. Hey, good times with Lego Train. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, 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 welcome. You're coming to the end. I've opened a lot of what I've done. Quick catch up, I suppose, to anyone who's coming, who's just managed to catch up, is a new project I'm going to do is from Holger Mathers. It's actually from his website. It does have a picture of, but I'm going to build this little BR80 shunter, which is what all these parts are for. So I think that's going to fit in the Dunkton station quite well. I'm pretty excited as to how it's going to work and everything, and it fits all the power functions is inside the engine. So that's got the battery box, the infrared receiver, and the motor as well. So that's going to be really cool. Very excited to build that. So that's going to be excellent fun. But so most of these parts are for the BR80. Some of it are for Dunkton, and yeah, the train bridges, and also the monorail bridge that needs to go across. So I'm trying to work out how to do the bridges in a way that's going to look good. It's multiple. Well, we'll see. We'll find out. I don't know. It's going to be, yeah. It's a brave new world, isn't it? So anyway, yeah, definitely go for building a city and mocks rather than reviews and stuff. Yeah, cool. Surfer Dude, thank you for saying that. I've kind of yeah, it's always trying to, I suppose people really enjoy the train track setups and everything like that, but I've been releasing them, and I suppose I was releasing them, yeah, I just needed to find something else to do, and those train track setups really do take over the house, and I don't have the luxury of building them as much, although got new bridges and everything, and they'll be possibly deployed when I'm sort of displaying at events and things like that. Some news for you who have just joined. I have joined a lug, so Tartan Lug here in Scotland, and I will get to display at different shows and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to be in Oban. There's a small show on November 16th in Oban, so I'll be at that. If you are nearby in Oban, then come along. I'm not sure how big the show is. It might be a small thing. If there's any details about it and there's a website, then I will try and link it down, sort of like I will link it at some point in another future video, something like that. But it should be really good. It's called DunksterBricks. So there's going to be some cool displays at that from various lug members, and yeah, I'm looking forward to hang out with some other Lego fans who are as well, who enjoy it as much as me. So it's really good. And that's probably about it. So no doubt now I've opened all my packages, I can continue on with putting things together, I suppose. Yeah, so thanks for joining me on this Friday night. I'm glad that all of this is open because I kind of get stressed out. I've got loads of stuff that I sort of like buy and then go, oh, I need to do a haul of that, and then it sits about, and I've got some stuff from a couple of, believe it or not, almost 2 years ago that I've never, I think I maybe shot sort of like box openings and stuff, but I never actually put them onto YouTube. I think I got a bunch of stuff when I was just about sort of on the burnout and things, and there's some extra 4DBricks sort of parts that I got, sort of an extra wireless controller and various different pieces. So all of those will be making an appearance soon. I don't think I need to do separate videos for them, but they're all for Dunkton, and they're all for the development of a big model railway, so it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, and building a town is going to be a lot more detailed as well, and I'm learning a lot from building techniques and things like that, and looking at different ways to build, which is really cool. So so yes, thank you all for joining me. I will say just as a quick hello and mention all the people that have been commenting. So Carriage of No Return, Galagade, Surfer Dude, Good Times with Lego Trains, it's a good name, it's a good name, and Super Mickle Thorn. Thanks to all you guys for joining and saying hi. It's been really good hanging out with you guys. So right, yeah, I need to make sure that I'm building and doing all of this sort of stuff, yeah, before sleepless nights and snappy changes. Indeed, yes. Yeah, things are going to get really interesting, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, new year, everything changes, I think. So it's going to be interesting. But yes, thank you all for joining and saying hi and hanging out and putting up with opening lots of packages of lots of different Lego. So yeah, have a good week, Galagade, and yeah, and Carriage of No Return. Good to talk to you, and thank you, and yeah, I will sign off once I find the right button to click and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks, and I will see you in the next one.